Hey, how's it going? It's Ollie here. So in this video, we're going to talk about your Amazon addiction. Now, there's negative addictions in the world, right? Smoking, drugs, alcohol, list goes on. But there's also positive addictions. I'm addicted to the gym. I think that's a positive addiction. You can also be addicted to business, which is a positive addiction. And once you've got this started, your whole world starts to be centered around selling on Amazon. All the things you do in your day start to become centered around selling on Amazon. And this is the difference between my clients who crush it and really soar and the business really takes off versus the ones who it takes time and they don't get the results they want. So how do you get this addiction started? Well, to understand what it really is like to have this Amazon addiction, as in the result of having it and the benefits of having it, I wanted to imagine this. Imagine you had a magic wand you could wave, and every time you waved that magic wand, you made £20 appear. Right? You made £20 appear in your bank. So if you wanted to make 10k a month, then you just need to wave the wand 17 times a day. You make £330 a day, which is 10k a month. Well, having an Amazon business is kind of like that. Although instead of waving a magic wand, you just build systems which create the sales, right? And yeah, it's probably a bit harder than just waving a magic wand, but it's actually a lot more fun. Now that will happen once you're addicted to doing this stuff and you're doing it day in, day out, and you've learned the skills, you've built the systems, you've got everything in place. You can ramp up your income to any level you like. That's the amazing thing about having a business. There's no cap. You can go as high as you want. But you have to have this addiction started. So how do we get there? Well, before you're addicted to selling on Amazon, there's like a list of tasks you need to do to make your first sale. And this is actually where people get stuck. Right? If you talk to a lot of people who are interested in selling on Amazon, the vast majority of those people who are interested haven't made their first sale yet. In fact, this is the biggest category of so-called Amazon sellers or wannabe Amazon sellers. They haven't even made their first sale. Why is that? Well, because all the tasks you have to do to get your first sale on Amazon don't trigger the reward centers in your brain enough. That's basically what's happening, right? So things like setting up your Amazon account, setting up a company, finding suppliers, researching your first product, all these things, they don't really give you any instant gratification, any instant rewards. Like if I grab a piece of chocolate from the cupboard right now and eat it, I get an instant reward, right? I get the taste of the chocolate, it releases dopamine chemicals in my brain, I feel happy, right? It's nice, it's satisfying, and I instantly feel gratified by taking that action. However, if I'm starting a new business and I set up a company with Companies House, it's not that satisfying. I mean, you might be excited about it because it's a new company, it's fresh, it's exciting, but it might not do much for you. When you contact a load of suppliers to find who you're going to source stock from, again, it doesn't give you instant gratification. It feels like a to-do list, like a piece of homework with just no carrot at the end of the stick. So what I want you to do is get all those tasks done as quickly as possible and get your first sale. When you get your first sale, everything changes. In fact, I had a Voxer message from one of my clients, Paul, today, who just made his first sale. And he took a little bit longer than usual to get there, actually. He had a few hiccups, a few problems, and it took him a while to get to his first sale. But he sent me a message and he said, Ollie, you were right. He said, now I've made my first sale. I saw the notification appear, the little stripe appear on my Amazon account. Now things have started. Now I want to get the ball rolling and do everything I can to get more of these sales. And that's what inspired me to make this video, because that is what it's like. When you see the sale, when you see the money appear in your Amazon account and then get deposited into your bank. In his case, it was only £12.99. It's not going to change his life, right? The money, but it's what that represents. It's now you can make as many of those sales as you need to do all those things you want to do in life. And now every time you get one of those sales, dopamine gets released in your brain, just like when you eat chocolate. And you'll do everything you can to get more of those sales. So before you get your first sale, the list of tasks you're doing, it feels kind of boring, pointless, and it's in theory land. Kind of like homework at school. It's like, what's the point? Once you get your first sale, every task after that now is to get more of those coming in. Let's look at some of the things you have to do to build your business and see how it links to getting those rewards. So let's say I source 500 units from China and I want to import them and sell them on Amazon. The reason I'm importing those, the reason I'm sending messages to suppliers, negotiating, finding a shipping company, all that stuff is to get more sales. Say I hire an employee. The first employee I ever hired to help me was a virtual assistant. They were not technically an employee on payroll, they were a contractor, right? Their job was to help me research products to sell on Amazon. They had a direct impact on my sales. So that's why I was so excited to hire them, because I knew they were going to get me more sales. If I go out and learn some skills or go to a convention or an event or hire a coach or read a book, I'm doing it to get more sales. I'm doing it to get the gratification and the dopamine and feed this addiction I have with the business, right? Any task I do now, anything I put on my to-do list is to get me more sales, to grow my business, to give me more freedom, to make me happier, to make my life better, etc., etc., etc. So the one takeaway I really want you to get from this video is get to the point where you've made your first sale as quickly as possible, because after that, the game changes. It gets so much more exciting, so much more real, and so much more fun. Now, what I do in my Platinum program, my clients, is I help them get their first sale as quick as humanly possible, and we do everything to make that happen for you. Even we'll research a smash hit product for you to import, so you don't have to spend months or years learning how to research products and picking one. We'll get you the best product we can find for you. So when you list your product on Amazon, it just sells like that, all right? And you have confidence in you're building a business in your journey, and we'll give you everything you need to get started. So if you want to get to your first sale as quickly as possible so you can get there, start this addiction, and then get to as many sales as you need per day to really change your life, click the link in the description and book in an Amazon Accelerator call with my team. We'll have a chat about your goals, right? We'll figure out what kind of business you want to build, right? How much money do you want to earn? Where do you want to live? Do you want to quit your job? We'll understand where you want to go. And once we know where you want to go, we'll figure out where you started from. Where are you now? Have you started your business? Have you got any experience? What capital do you have? When we know where you're starting from, we know what your goals are, then we can figure out, okay, what steps you need to take to get there? What things do you need help with? When we're clear on all this info, together we'll come up with a plan to help you get from where you are now to hitting those goals. We'll figure out all the missing parts you need to fill in and create a roadmap for you to get there. When you're finished with this call, you'll have so much clarity and you'll understand exactly what to do next, which is really powerful, and that's something you can't get from a YouTube video or an email or a blog post, right? And you know what? You can either go away and implement the plan yourself, or if you want some help, if you're a fit, then we can give you some help and you can join Platinum and we can talk about how that works. Click the link, book in an Amazon Accelerator call. You just have to fill in a short form, and then we can book you in. Can't wait to help you get started. Either way, let's get you addicted to selling on Amazon. It's such a good thing to dive into, and it really has changed so many people's lives, and I really can't wait to change your life too. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos, hit like, leave us a comment, and I'll catch you very soon.